What's up, everybody? And today we're checking out CIA's terrifying ghost Murmur weapon in Iran explained. This is by AI Tell It. We've watched a few of their videos and they're really, really good. There's a reason I want to watch this video because I found out recently how they found the pilot, the missing pilot from this F-15 that got shot down. It was a pilot that was missing for a couple of days. You've seen all the news. It was crazy. And apparently the CIA found him by detecting his heartbeat, which sounds like something out of science fiction, like Dune or something. So I figured if we're going to figure out what's going on with this, might as well watch one of the best channels when it comes to animation and telling this type of information, which is AI Tell It. There will be a link down below to the original video. Make sure you get over there, give it a like, give it a subscribe, all that good stuff. Really important that you do that. Before we get started as well, check out Chug, 10% off, link down below. These things are selling like crazy. It's insane how many of these are being sold because they're so good and people keep coming back for more of them. Go buy them. Handmade here in the UK using sustainable materials by a small business, ships to America. You cannot beat it. Free customization, free bag, great bit of kit. Also, check out Morale. If you haven't seen, I made a drink. Took 2 years to develop and it's out now in the UK. And hopefully it'll come out to in America. We're currently pricing that up. So if you want to see it out in America, let me know in the comments. Let me turn on subbies for this. Make me head small. And let's get started.
Why exactly is this considered the CIA's most powerful surveillance weapon to date? Well, it has the ability to track and lock on the single heartbeat of one person, friend, or foe from 40 miles away. On April
40 miles away, it can detect a heartbeat. What the actual hell? What is going on?
April 2026, this concept became a reality. With this classified tech, U.S. forces didn't even need a radio signal. They could locate a single man hidden in a cave from 40 miles out just by zeroing in on his heartbeat. Our 3D animators created a simplified model of this overclocked system to show how it works. It uses engineered synthetic diamonds to create a long-range quantum sensor. Strapped to a helicopter, it can detect the tiny electromagnetic pulse of a beating heart from miles away. So why use this specific technology?
What? Oh my God, that legit sounds like something out of sci-fi. That sounds like alien tech. That's alien technology. Aliens invented this. I refuse to believe that humans came up with this. That's it. I'm making a stance right now. I don't believe humans made this. Aliens.
Technology to find the missing weapons system officer instead of the usual tech. Well, it is because infrared cameras and satellites are completely useless when your target is buried deep inside a mountain. In short, the CIA can now track your actual heartbeat. If you're in friend, this tech could be the lifeline that brings you home.
Yeah, like why are they not using this for like missing persons cases all over the world? Why this I feel like is more terrifying than good. They could use this for good by saving people like all over the world, but instead we're probably going to get some sort of post-apocalyptic AI-controlled world where the AI has technology like this and we can just never get away from it. Sorry to be a pessimist, guys, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
But if you're the enemy, not even the caves or the desert can hide you anymore. How the US deployed the CIA's secret weapon. In early April 2026, the CIA pulled the curtain back on a terrifyingly advanced piece of technology.
Wow.
The mission: to rescue a downed F-15 East Strike Eagle weapons systems officer, known to the public only as Dude 44 Bravo.
Meanwhile, there's still people in America that thinks that having their own weapons, like a handgun, is going to protect you from a tyrannical government. Mate, the government can smell a worm fart from 10k away. Do you know what I mean? Like they can see an ant burp on the other side of the planet. And you think you're going to get away with anything? The US government's going to get you. No matter where you are, no matter what you're doing. That's it. You're done. That's it. There's no escaping it. There's no escaping it.
To find him, the US military mounted highly classified heartbeat scanning technology onto Black Hawk helicopters and HC-130J Combat Kings to sweep the battlefield. Developed by Lockheed Martin's legendary Skunk.
Classic. Lockheed Martin. Classic. The ones that have alien tech. The ones that are, what's it called? Reverse engineering UFOs. Listen, I listened to, what's it called? Bob Lazar. Listen to Bob Lazar. Lockheed Martin are the ones that have this alien.
Works, the system is officially based on quantum magnetometry.
Of course.
But in the field,
Classic.
it goes by a much cooler name, Ghost Murmur. This secret weapon allowed U.S. forces to find a man hiding in a cave from up to 40 miles away, simply by listening to his heartbeat.
What the
The
actual
implications are staggering. Imagine you're an enemy combatant or a fugitive hiding deep in the desert.
You're done.
With one sweep, this technology can pinpoint your exact location, even through solid rock.
Oh my god.
So how exactly does it work?
There's no escaping.
To understand Ghost Murmur, you have to look at the physics of the human body. Every single time your heart beats, your muscles depolarize, generating a faint electromagnetic field. Normally, a doctor has to place sensors directly onto your bare chest just to read it. Ghost Murmur takes that concept and scales it up to a battlefield level using long-range quantum magnetometry. The core of it.
Listen, my crayon-eating marine brain is not even able to fathom the words that are coming out of AI Telly's mouth right now. Quantum magnetometry. 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 Quantum magnetometry. We got there eventually. Who comes up with this? It's got to be aliens. What scientist is like, oh my god, I was in the hospital the other day and they put a thing on my chest to detect my heartbeat. The rest of the scientists are like, yeah, it's common. He's like, but what happens if we could do it from 40 miles away in a plane to detect people's heartbeats in caves? And all the other scientists are like, yeah, quantum magnetometry. We can do that. No quezzies. Not a biggie. No one will ever escape us, ever. You want to hear the heartbeat of a sparrow on the other side of the planet? We got you. Quantum magnetometry.
The system relies on microscopic, engineered defects inside synthetic diamonds known as metrogen vacancy centers.
What are you even saying? What are you even saying? Let me hear that sentence again.
Microscopic, using long-range quantum
Let me hear that again.
magnetometry. The core of the system relies on microscopic, engineered defects inside synthetic diamonds.
Microscopic engineered defects inside synthetic diamonds. Who even thinks of that as an idea?
Known as metrogen vacancy centers. At the quantum level, these defects are hypersensitive to even the smallest fluctuations in magnetic fields. When mounted on a helicopter, these quantum sensors cast a massive, invisible net over the landscape, registering the microscopic electromagnetic footprint of a human heart from miles away.
What
But
the
there's a
actual
catch.
fuck?
A quantum sensor is
There's a
almost
catch.
too
Oh, there's a catch, by the way. There's a catch. There's a catch.
good. It absorbs everything. A modern battlefield is flooded with electromagnetic noise. The Earth's natural magnetic fields, solar radiation, enemy radar, and radio chatter. If you look at the raw data, it's just pure static.
Oh, boo-hoo. They can pick up everything.
To actually find the pilot, Ghost Murmur relies on heavy-duty artificial intelligence processing engine. This AI is trained to do exactly one thing: recognize the precise
Destroy all humans.
processing engine. This AI is trained to do exactly one thing: recognize the precise clinical rhythm of a human heart, the murmur. It acts as an aggressive filter, discarding mountains of background interference to isolate that single repeating signal. As one source familiar with the program put it, it's like trying to hear a single whisper in a packed stadium, except the stadium is 1,000 square miles of desert. When Dude 44 Bravo went down, he spent roughly 36 hours in hiding. You might be wondering, why not just use satellites to capture his heat signature? The answer is simple.
The answer's simple. This is America. We could use quantum whatever it is, flawed diamonds to find his heartbeat and to detect whether he had a morning burp.
If he's hiding deep inside a cave system,
You can hear
traditional
anything.
cameras-
You can hear him sneeze. You can hear, oh my God, you can hear anything. What tech do we not know about? This is what's making me worried about this. What do we not know about? Do you know what I mean?
and thermal trackers cannot penetrate those hardened structures. So this is the perfect time to use the ghost murmurs in the southern Iranian desert provided the perfect testing ground for this new tech. It's a low-clutter environment with almost zero electromagnetic interference and very few competing human biological signatures. Ghost Murmur is also entirely passive. It doesn't broadcast a signal, it simply reads the environment.
It doesn't pick up like the noise from the aircraft. It must do, and it must use that AI to just cancel it all out.
Didn't have to break cover or risk radioing for help. As long as his heart was beating, he was a beacon on a CIA monitor. When the sun set and the desert temperature plummeted, search and rescue teams paired this quantum heartbeat detection with traditional thermal imaging. They locked onto his exact position, cross-referenced the data, and sent in the recovery team.
Wow.
The name of his program is deliberate. Murmur for the clinical rhythm of the heart. Ghost for locating an asset that had effectively disappeared. During the rescue, a lot of people were asking, why would the US willingly destroy a $200 million plane? Well, the destruction of that C-130 in the Iranian desert is a stark reminder of just how unforgiving modern special operations can be. The Ghost Murmur hardware and the highly classified CIA tech packed inside these aircraft are so advanced and so vital to national security that the planes themselves become completely expendable. To the US military, deliberately burning hundreds of millions of dollars worth of equipment isn't a failure. It's a necessary sacrifice to keep American secrets in the dark.
They do this with all sorts of kit. They do it with all sorts of kit. Like, it could be just a radio. If you can't leave any bit of equipment behind. So it's common to blow. Even if they've got this weird, flawed crystal heart-beating detecting ghost murmur tech. It can be anywhere from that to literally just something as simple as a hollowed version of these aircraft. They'll destroy it if they have to leave it behind.
Deny the enemy a massive technological windfall, and most importantly, bring American personnel home alive. Now you might be asking, why did the weapons system officer not just use a radio or a coded signal to broadcast his location? The reality is that Iranian signals intelligence is much more sophisticated than most people realize. They have dedicated units specifically designed to hunt and track continuous broadcasts. When their F-15 was shot down by a surface-to-air missile, both crew members managed to eject.
I swear to God, I keep feeling the office rumble. Maybe it's just someone going past the house or something. Weird.
But the weapons system
keep one
officer was
headphone off
injured
for
in the
now.
process. His immediate objective? Get to higher ground. Despite his injuries, he hiked over 2 miles and scaled a 7,000-foot ridge line.
Nice.
While dodging capture, he managed to trigger...
Listen, even if you're in enemy territory, you got to get your fizz in, ain't you? You got to get your fizz in the bag. You got to get a workout done. You got to stay optimized. He's still waking up, doing his cold plunges, doing his breath work.
his emergency beacon, pinning U.S. forces so they could begin tracking his location. But he couldn't just stay on the radio. His communication had to be sporadic if he transmitted too often. The IRGC's signals intelligence teams who were actively hunting his frequency would pinpoint his exact coordinates. In a hostile evasion scenario, a standard rescue beacon or a coded message isn't a lifeline. It's a homing beacon for the enemy. And that is exactly why the Ghost Murmur is the perfect tool for tracking a soldier behind enemy lines. To buy the downed officer time, the CIA launched a massive disinformation campaign inside Iran.
Yeah, we heard about all this stuff, all the different ways that they were able to confuse Iran so that they could protect this pilot. This whole story is just insane, isn't it? It needs to be a movie. It really does.
They started leaking rumors that U.S. forces had already found the WSO and were attempting to smuggle him out on the ground. It worked perfectly. This phantom ground exfiltration successfully diverted Iranian military resources and attention completely away from the actual extraction site.
Which was still hot,
If you're looking to upgrade
apparently.
your digital defense system, you need to check out this military-grade VPN. Think of Surfshark VPNs. U.S. Special Forces successfully in helicopters navigated the jagged landscape below radar level and reached their objective, establishing a defensive perimeter around the wounded WSO.
Yeah. So we already know this stuff, don't we?
Just as they prepare to grab him and get out,
in fact, I'm pretty sure this is the exact same
IRGC ground forces, popular mobilization
as the end of the other video that we
militias
watched.
were rapid Iranian units.
We watched this exact
assets
thing.
like the A-10 Thunderbolt seconds. But one of the most dangerous electronic warfare comes from the disc-shaped objects attached to this black.
Them things are the same things that they were using in Venezuela to confuse all the guards for the president, right?
Black Hawk helicopter.
Yeah.
While the
Fries the
Pentagon
brain.
hasn't officially disclosed the specific hardware, military experts often call this a soft kill system. So how does it actually work? To understand the weapon, you first have to look at what it did. The most likely candidate for a weapon that creates that kind of internal pressure without external sound is a high-power microwave device. It relies on something called the fray effect.
That's it. Like, there's no escaping now,
The
is
weapon,
there?
probably carried by a Chinook or a Black Hawk helicopter, fires a focused beam of pulse microwave energy, not sound waves, that passes right through the skull.
So this is so what they've done here is chop the end of this video up, and they've got the end of the video where they were talking about how they got him out, and then this part is the end of the video of how
These beams are absorbed by the water
they
in the
did
brain
this in
tissue
Venezuela.
and the fluid in the inner ear. This energy causes a minuscule rapid heating of the tissue, less than 1 degree Celsius. But that tiny sudden expansion generates a pressure wave inside the skull. The consequence? The target hears a sound.
Consequence, you're dead. You're dead. Firstly, they soft kill you. Give your brain a little microwave. Give your brain a little, turn it into a bit of mashed potato. And then they'll come over and then just finish you off. And you won't even know they were there. You don't even know who did it. You don't even know who did it. You thought you had an headache, and then boom, you're done. That's it.
Buzzing or
That's
a
it,
roar
done.
that originates inside their own head, bypassing the eardrums entirely.
Oh my god.
If the frequency is tuned to the resonance of the inner ear, it violently disrupts the body's balance, causing immediate vertigo.
Oh my
At higher power levels, that rapid tissue expansion can rupture capillaries, leading to the reported nosebleeds and internal trauma.
Oh my god.
There is another possibility, a weaponized infrasonic pulse emitter. Instead of a continuous beam, this device would fire high-intensity slugs of low-frequency air pressure below 20 Hz. These waves travel through the body and match the resonant frequency of internal organs like the stomach or lungs. High-intensity infrasound.
It doesn't matter what organ, we've got it. That's the American military motto now. Doesn't matter where you are, we can hear you. Doesn't matter what organ you've got, we'll fry it. We'll microwave it. We'll turn it into mashed potato. Not a big deal. No matter where you are, no matter who you are, no matter what you are.
Cause cavitation, the formation of bubbles in bodily fluids. When those bubbles collapse, they create tiny shock waves that damage tissue. The target feels an intense vibration in their gut, leading to severe nausea and effectively paralyzing them with pain and sickness.
It's like me after a nasty curry.
Tactically, the report suggests U.S. forces use this technology as the ultimate force multiplier.
Wow.
The result was that the hundreds of Venezuelan guards mentioned in the reports weren't fought in a traditional gun battle.
All right, we're in the video there because it is getting into the Venezuela thing now. So we know now that they used some sort of weird quantum crystals to detect a heartbeat 40 miles away. What? It's legitimately insane, isn't it? Like, there's no way of escaping the American military industrial complex anymore. That's it. You're done. That's it. Game over, guys. Game over. That's it. I'll leave a link down below to AI Telly's video. Fantastic video, as always, by them. Check out Chug, 10% off link down below. Check out Morale if you haven't already. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments about this whole stuff. If you want to get a hold of me for videos to react to, the best place to do that is Instagram at originalhuman_ or at drinkmorale. Links down below for everything. Other than that, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.